A red Lamborghini Aventador rolls up to a curb. The owner steps out, jacket sharp, phone already recording. 90 seconds later, he hands the keys back. He never left the parking lot. Today, I'm investigating a very specific kind of lie, the one you can rent by the hour. The car isn't his. The watch isn't his. So whose life is he actually showing you? Let's find out who's really footing the bill. Somewhere between fake it till you make it and outright fraud, there's a booming legal industry built for exactly one purpose: letting you look rich for the length of a photo. You don't need to own a supercar anymore. You need 45 minutes and a good angle. Here's the scale of it. The global luxury car rental market was worth about $61 billion in 2024, on track to nearly double by 2032. Turo alone, the biggest platform for renting someone else's exotic car, pulled in $958 million in revenue in 2024, moving roughly 340,000 vehicles through 16,000 cities. And a growing slice of that business isn't rental in the traditional sense at all. In Dubai and Los Angeles, companies now advertise photo-shoot-only packages. The car doesn't need gas. It doesn't need to move. It needs to sit still and look expensive for the length of one reel. Watches follow the same script. You can rent a Rolex Submariner for about $150 a day instead of paying $10,000 to own one. Run the math, and buying only starts to make sense after roughly 67 days of wearing it. Almost nobody wears a borrowed Rolex for 67 days. They wear it for one dinner. So the economics check out. Renting the illusion is objectively cheaper than owning the reality. But that raises the real question. If everyone secretly knows the trick, why does it still work on us? This is where it stops being about cars and starts being about wiring. A 2025 study surveying nearly 700 social media users traced a direct chain. Exposure to influencer content increases fear of missing out. That FOMO increases status anxiety, and status anxiety drives people straight into conspicuous spending, buying or renting, things specifically to be seen with them. In plain terms, the feed doesn't just show you wealth. It manufactures the anxiety that makes you want to fake some of your own. And once you're inside that loop, a rented Lamborghini isn't really a car. It's a 30-second dose of relief from feeling behind. To be fair, this research is observational. It shows a strong statistical pattern, not lab-proven causation. Not everyone chasing a photo is spiraling in status anxiety. Some people just want one great picture on a beautiful car. That part is harmless. But sometimes the rented car isn't the punchline of the story. It's the weapon. Take Ramon Abbas, known online as Hush Puppy. For years, his Instagram was a highlight reel of private jets and supercars, an image so consistent it built him real trust with real people. That trust turned out to be the product. When Dubai police raided his residence in 2020, they seized 13 luxury cars worth close to $7 million, $41 million in cash, and files linking him to fraud schemes worth hundreds of millions. In 2021, he pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit money laundering. In 2022, a U.S. judge sentenced him to over 11 years in federal prison for laundering more than $300 million in an 18-month span alone. The cars that built his image became evidence against him. Or take Shimon Hayat, the man who became famous under a fake name, Simon Leviv, self-styled Diamond Heir. His rented Lamborghini Aventador wasn't decoration. It was the opening argument in a con that convinced women across Europe to take out loans in his name, defrauding them of a combined $10 million. The car didn't need to be his. It only needed to be convincing for as long as the con required, and it was. Zoom out, and rented ostentation runs on a spectrum. On one end, a genuinely harmless content creation prop, no different from a rented photography backdrop. On the other end, a financing scheme, a con, a courtroom exhibit. What separates them isn't the car. It's what the image is being used to extract: a like, a follower, or a signature on a loan. And there's a quieter cost that doesn't need a courtroom at all. Every rented moment of arrival, resets the bar for everyone watching it, including the person who never learns the trick was rented and starts chasing a version of success that was never real to begin with. So, whose life were you actually looking at back at that curb? Not the driver's. Not really anyone's. You were looking at 45 minutes, a good angle, and a bet that you wouldn't ask the one question that unravels it. Is this his? Next time a feed makes you feel behind, it's worth remembering. You might just be comparing your real life to someone else's rental. If this kind of investigation is your thing, subscribe. There's another case waiting.